and welcome to my Edmodo online class. I am currently teaching AP English Literature online for my students. And let's go to my homepage right here. On my homepage for my classroom, you can see the various things that I have put on for my AP Lit class. So we'll go ahead and go to that class. On here, I have posted several different things. The very first thing I posted was a fun little poll just to kind of break the ice and get to see who is everyone's favorite classic literary hero. So the poll question is, which classic literary hero would you most like to be? And the options are Atticus Finch, Huckleberry Finn, Holden Caulfield, and Pip. So students will select which one, and at the end of the poll we will get to see which hero is the most popular. My second post is a note that I had posted. It is a file which accesses an AP Literature Review ebook that I had created for this course. This ebook is used for reviewing for the English exam, and the first half, as I explained in my note, deals with test-taking strategies, while the second half is dedicated to practice exams. So this is created for my students to download to their computer and use on any iBook or Apple application, and they can use it to review and practice. We'll do different quizzes through this ebook. Okay, and here is a prompt that I have. This is our comparative final, so our final essay that will be due on December 17th. The prompt here is listed. It says, compare and contrast the coming of age of any two characters from the novels that we have read this semester. You should draw from the text to establish grounds for comparison and how the two characters differ. I suggest you pick a factor such as gender, class, race, history, etc., and discuss how it impacts the coming of age in the text. By no means are my students limited to the specific factors that I had listed. It was just an idea, sort of generation to kind of get them thinking about different factors that could apply to the novels that they're choosing. So that will be, again, due as their final for the end of the semester. And then finally, right before the day of the paper, there is going to be just a term review quiz that I'm going to have them take. And that term review is going to help them for the actual final exam that they will be taking online. And then, of course, they will be taking the AP exam in the springtime during May. And then some things for a more personal teacher aspects of Edmodo that I really love is that they have communities in which I subscribe to both college readiness and to language arts, both things I'm very passionate about and I think are good resources for me to look at so I can better support my students. In the college readiness, you have different teachers that post tips, they post advice, or even lesson plans that they have done for themselves. And if we go back, we can also look at the language arts one. And this is great because it is constantly giving me new ideas, and I get to collaborate with all these different teachers online about how to better my teaching styles for my students. And then finally, on Spotlight, once it loads, alright, there are different lesson plans that teachers have created, and I had actually subscribed to this one in particular, the street art essay. I thought was really brilliant. It's essentially just a prompt in a writing activity that is based on street art, and so students pick a specific street art to write about. And I know I had done something very similar in my years in AP English, and I think that this is a really cool new fresh idea. I've never heard of it been done about street art before, so I decided to go ahead and save it to my library. Okay, well, that will be my Edmodo online class. Thank you very much.